Tuesday.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh,
Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. Well, last we left off, and sorry to
died.
sorry to Set who missed the
Again.
session. Yeah, you got jumped by assassins. We almost got jumped. The party got jumped by assassins, and though it almost cost multiple party members their lives, they were able to get around and turn the tide of battle in their favor. And now you have
welcome.
yeah.
Thank you.
You have one who is unconscious but alive that you left alive to question. But all the others are dead.
Guess who actually left one alive, though? Yes.
Yeah.
You would never guess.
Did Sylvar leave one alive?
Yep.
Yes.
Zilvar left one alive.
Borislav, what happened?
They did almost kill Thursday.
Okay.
They did almost
Fair.
on Thursday.
I was not given that context. Never
Mauricio
mind.
didn't see that happen, though.
The decision to leave them alive happened before Thursday was bodied.
Yeah, Sylvar was like,
And threatened.
okay, let's be real now.
Yep.
Let's have a thought. And then she had an actual thought.
Okay, so this begs another question. What
Yeah.
condition is the boat in?
Don't worry
Poor.
about it.
It's beach.
What?
I'm
Non-existent.
It is beached. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna have the quickest thing that ever happened. We got absolutely damn near fucking destroyed. This boat, beyond fucking, don't even look at it. It's not even. There's no point. You might, if you close your eyes, you get a better glimpse of what the boat looks like. It's bad.
Yeah,
The
this boat.
boat ate 2 fireballs and 2 cones of cold.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it got like beached upon rocks.
Godric has
What the
mental
fuck?
fucking trauma from going up and down like a motherfucker.
He does. For the next
I do.
60 hours.
I do. I mechanically have brain damage.
What the
Dane
fuck happened?
damage.
No, you have to understand. Godric was up, went down, went up again, went down again, went up again, and down again.
Were you
Yeah.
just
Just to be-
Godric every time he went down?
Yeah.
Of
It was
course,
5 or 6 times.
Harvey was doing
Yeah.
his fucking damnness and then got fucking hard focused, and then that shit got scary.
Yep. Mauricio got
Hold on, are we
up
gonna
at least
wait?
once.
You said Harvey got hard focus. You mean Harvey tanked a 62 damage shot for Godric?
Jesus
Hard
Christ.
focus.
Yeah. Oh, they were consistently doing between 40 and 60 damage every time they hit us.
Yeah.
I missed
It was
one
bad.
session and everyone almost dies.
That's your
Yeah.
Sorry,
fault.
Sylvar's fine. Sylvar's chilling. She's having a great time.
Don't worry.
She totally didn't
We'll
take
blame
a
you.
shot for Thursday.
Harvey literally pulled out fucking miracles to make this shit fuck everyone was living. Pulled out
Yep.
It
miracles.
sounds like it.
So basically what happened is,
Your
to
mom-
Set,
Sorry.
what I'm going to say, while this was all happening, when the boat was beached, Set, you fell over, hit your head against one of the wooden beams, and was knocked out.
Set, the most useful party member.
Dragon
Okay.
stayed with you.
Imagine
You know
failing
what?
a concept.
It was not one of your best moments, and you are all taken by surprise.
Yep.
If it makes you feel any
Tracy
better,
was
no one
watching.
noticed. If it makes you feel
Yeah,
like nobody noticed.
Yep.
Tracy is a fucking awesome motherfucker. Literally saved us a good chunk. We missed it. We had a part 2 of the crabbiting.
Yep.
God,
Still hit
crab
nothing
thing.
as the crab.
Nope, still hit nothing.
That's not
But
the point of
One day.
crabbiting.
hits.
One day. I believe in the crab. I believe. If you don't believe in the crab, you're going to
Okay.
jail.
So we got beached on rocks.
Yep.
That, despite all of their faculties, managed to fall and cock their head.
Yep.
And this led to them falling unconscious for a minute, and a
Yep.
minute or two.
Complete blackout.
Jeez.
Sounds about
Oh,
right for
jeez.
Set.
Lord have mercy. Typically, when Set blacks out, this isn't why. So
Hey,
When I get
nobody. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's nothing that Set's fault.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll pick up where I'm coming to and trying to figure out what the flying hell just happened.
John, look, if you're cool with it, I think like when Set's coming back too, I'm dragging that unconscious person back onto our ship.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Zilvar has to like come back with fucking Vezra.
Yeah.
Oh,
To the
also, we forgot to mention my favorite part.
Mhm.
What?
Yes.
Which one
When
was it?
Godric went down, Varacia had to save his life, so she took the smallest potion and gave it to him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, one of
And
the enemies
asked his
did.
unconscious body for consent.
Also, one of the enemies took one of the bigger potions off of him.
Yep.
One of the enemies took one of his potions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's just mean, John. That's just
I'm
mean.
It was
I'm
great.
sorry. That particular moment was a bit spiteful.
It was
I
funny.
think it was fair. He's wearing a literal bandolier of what is very obviously health potions. That's fair.
Which
That's
means
mean,
we now
but
need
fair.
to put poison on the bandolier that looks red.
Oh.
Potions of
Oh,
poison.
don't worry about it.
He knows
Godric
what
already has
ones are-
plans for this.
Only we know which is which.
I think it'd be
Godric's not gonna
funnier if
tell
only
us.
Godric knew which was which.
Yeah,
this way,
yeah.
if you yanked one
I've
again.
got almost 1,400 gold to spend on spite. So,
I like spite.
I mean, I will gladly feed Godric a poison next time he goes down due to his own actions.
Yay.
I feel like
Anyways,
should he survive that, he'd be like, "Yeah, I had that coming." Anyway,
we should beat up this dude and interrogate him to death.
I mean,
Please stay.
you all saw what happened last time Set interrogated someone, and they
Mhm.
got all the information very quickly.
When did Harvey's aura turn blue? Wasn't it yellow last time?
Don't worry about
Only
it.
blue.
Doesn't matter.
What
Where is this
color
from?
blue?
So Set is going to sit up, rub their head, and go, "Ow, what I miss?"
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Triste from up on top goes, we got blown up. Bad stuff.
What happened to the boat?
Beached and blown up by fireballs twice.
Harvey looks at Set and says,
And
"Yes."
it's kind of cold.
Yeah, everything
That
happened to
doesn't make any sense, Harvey.
No, what
Makes a
Harvey
lot of
said
sense.
made perfect sense. By the stars. The sun gets up, stretches, cracks their neck.
Son.
Or Set. Wrong character.
it. Triste looks at Harvey and goes, "Do you want to wake him up?" Points at the unconscious person, the unconscious drow. Oh yeah, we got attacked by drow specifically.
Were they
And they
drow?
Yeah,
wanted the
Zilvar.
mask.
Zilvar's
Weren't they?
nudging this one.
Were they?
Yeah, they did.
Yes. Yeah, they wanted the mask.
Okay, we're looking at this unconscious one, John Luke. What do they look like?
They look humanoid. They're dressed in heavy, dark clothing. They
Oh,
are
no,
masked.
Ripped
I've
off
revealed their
their
fucking
mask.
face.
Oh, okay. That's the
Absolutely.
first time I've been told that.
Oh yeah, no. Definitely.
This one is human.
Land.
Dark skinned, but human.
Okay. Oh, okay. What is the style of the mask?
The mask is basically a black woolen mask.
The fuck? Do I
Interesting.
recognize this style?
Make a history check.
Is this just a baklava? Or whatever it's called?
No.
Like
Baklava
legit.
is the
Not
food.
baklava.
Baklava
Baklava's
is
just
the
treat.
Look, I am half asleep and I've worked in 90 plus, no, 100 plus
No, that
degree
was
heat all
fucking
day.
hilarious.
I'm sorry.
That's what you
I
said.
am not firing on all cylinders. And it is
Boom,
showing.
on nat 20.
This is a member of a group of assassins that have been fairly reputable or infamous, more properly, for going taking any kind of job that pays enough.
All right.
Pathetic.
So Triste does share that and goes, yeah. So apparently there's a hit out on us. Triste does look over at wherever Varisia is currently and
Does
goes,
that shock you?
no, it doesn't. But I presume since they were looking for the mask, and only a few groups really know that we have those, it would be the cult funding this. That would make sense to me, at least. Can I start checking their body for any other, like, informative things? Yeah.
Okay.
Zilver,
Yeah, make an
Zilver,
investigation
she
check.
whispers up to Zilver. Is this another one of your siblings?
No.
It's a human.
That's a human.
Wait, it was? I thought this was Drow.
Nope.
No.
No, it's a
Oh,
human.
I'm dumb. Did we kill one of your siblings?
No. Why? No. What?
Uh,
Why? No.
Because the
And-
last group of Drow that attacked us were from your past.
Well, as Varisia said, these
Triste.
people
I said?
aren't.
Mhm.
As Triste said, I probably have a concussion. Oh well. That's fine.
Only one? You're doing better than Godric.
Godric has a lot of concussion. That's not physically possible, but I believe he has sustained quite a bit of brain damage.
Godric's false eye is the only one that's really focusing on people.
Yeah, I got a 16 on the investigation.
Nice. You do. Actually, you don't really find anything. You do find a pouch with 50 gold in it.
I just take that. Lovely. Actually, I take it, I pick it up, and I go, and I hand it to Godric. And I go, now we owe you 19,980 gold.
You owe me nothing.
Trista goes,
We'll split
no,
this
wait,
later.
it was not 20, it was 50, sorry. 950 gold.
We'll
Trista
split
goes,
this later.
sure.
While they're doing this, Set is going to tie this unconscious person up, the same way they did the last time we interrogated individuals, hog tie style.
Do you still need
Interesting.
me to wake him up?
That. Yes, it would be nice if we could wake him up. Once
Oh,
we
that's
get him
easy.
tied
Just
up.
dip them in the water,
Varisia,
like last time.
do you have 50 foot of rope once again?
Let me
I
check
do.
my pack to see if I still have.
Sun did state that he did take some
Excellent.
rope and
Yes, I do.
wrap them up,
Set?
tie them up.
Yeah,
Everybody
Set
you get-
already did that.
Everybody gets 8 gold,
Thank you,
Mm.
Doctor.
except for Godric, who gets 10.
Oh, also,
Hey,
That sounds fair.
I have 769.
Divide Set's 8 between you all. Set did nothing. So, Set
You get the
wasn't
money
there,
anyway,
Set
shut
doesn't
up.
get the loot. No,
Shut up,
Set
I'm not
wasn't there,
doing
Set
math.
doesn't get the loot.
I don't
Triste
care.
takes the gold and just puts it in the amount that he owns. Or
Fair.
they own. It's they own.
Yeah,
Set.
yes.
Can I have that apple back?
Have what?
The apple the scaly one.
The one
That
that
doesn't
Varisia
have-
threw it. We were certain that Set picked it up.
Yeah.
The
It got
apple.
thrown around a bunch.
Yeah.
No, that ended up with Harvey.
No, it did not.
Here we go again.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I think
Okay,
not this
canonically,
shit again.
doesn't
One of
this
you
mean that we
pick-
just lost it?
Just say
Okay,
you have
look.
the fucking apple.
Set
Before
saw
I
everyone
kill
tossing it
myself.
around and just picked it up and put it in their pack for the time being. Set will reach
Thank
into
you.
their pack
Thank
and
you.
hand it over.
That's
Thank you.
literally exactly how we actually said it happened.
Glad you know Set well enough.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Real quick, Tracy's just gonna check on the boatman. Is he got knocked out? I know, but is he alive?
He's
Or-
alive. He just has a big lump on his head where he got hit.
I pull out the healer's kit and just gently wrap his head in bandages and go, I think that's what it looks like when you're supposed to do that.
Make a medicine
Tristan's-
check.
Real quick.
The healer's kit does not require a medicine check if I take an action to use it.
While
Okay.
Triste is literally doing that, Harvey wants to cast healing word on the fucking dude. Triste's doing that too.
Okay,
I rolled a 14 though, if it does matter.
cool.
Hey Godric, how much would you sell one of those healing potions for?
Which one? Sorry, I lost my
The
accent
cheapest
again.
one.
That's the greater. So, let's see, 20,000, 2,100? Is that right?
Should be
Yeah,
100.
The Helly
like
scale?
200 or something?
Should be 200.
Yeah. They scaled by 10.
Kind of. It's weird.
Roughly.
Because the regular,
Still 50.
yeah, it's still 50.
Oh, yeah.
So it
200.
actually might be 100. Let me double check.
Come on, can't you just name a price?
150.
You...
Varisia, can you
Right.
tie up this person as well?
Sure. Hold on,
The
let me
boat
get this
person?
thing.
Set already tied
Wait,
up
what?
the
Wait,
the
why are we
unconscious
tying up the
assassin.
boat person?
Oh, I didn't realize Set already tied up that person. Can
No,
you
Set did it.
wake them up? Wait, how?
Set hog-tied that person.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not... Okay. Why would you hog tie them?
So they can't do anything.
The same reason I hog-tied someone the last time I had to tie someone out. I will remind you, in case you've forgotten, Set nearly drowned that person getting information when they did this.
Yeah.
Set clearly did this for the same reasoning. Just this time they can do it from the side of a boat.
I don't know how much healing that one Triste's needs, but gets
Cool.
8 HP.
Cool. Yeah, he only needed 4.
Full. And then some. He's super fucking great.
Triste, you notice that the bump on his head recedes under the bandage.
Whoa. God, really good at this. Triste puts away her healer's kit.
He comes to and he's like, "Oh, what was that?"
Triste gestures broadly at the boat and goes, "You don't have a boat anymore."
Oh, that's bad. How will
Yeah,
we
I know, we
get
got
to
attacked.
Daggerford?
Triste squints further down the river and goes, "Probably walk. We can
Oh
escort
no,
you."
that would be a problem. That's at least a couple days walk.
Triste starts nodding. Yep.
A couple days walking.
Triste thinks about it
What
for a few
about my
moments. He goes,
boat? Other merchants
Well-
will need to be have that dealt with.
Well, Triste looks around and everyone goes, "It takes me about a minute to mend a what? How big is that space? A 1 foot area.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
big.
So how long do you think it would take me to fix this boat, everyone? I could try.
I wouldn't even attempt it.
Harvey
Given
could
the size
assist.
given the estimated size of the boat and the amount of damage you all have described to me, and based on that alone, with mending alone, it's
Yes.
going to take about 3 weeks.
Triste just nods and goes,
And that's
"Well, we
without
better get
sleeping.
going." After we finish, Triste walks over and points at the dude. Finish, torturing and interrogating this man.
Excuse me?
Oh, so we all
Sorry,
interrogated?
not torturing. Points at Harvey. Just interrogating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. No. Good point. Just interrogating.
Sylvar's already like staring down at this person's body, just
Set was getting ready to
Motionless.
drag them over to the side of the boat until that was dead.
Do you need me to wake him up?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Harvey, cast healing word.
Mm-hmm.
It's even more healing. 12.
Nice.
Damn, that's actually near max. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Triste, that's too much. Steps on his head.
Ah!
No. I am going to cast Detect Thoughts, however.
Okay.
I'm going to subtle spell it, though. I don't want him knowing that got cast. Yep, cool.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Good morning, sunshine.
He
So
looks
let's
at you.
establish the ground rules. The ground rules here are all of your friends are dead. None of them have managed to escape. We tracked down the last one as they were trying to flee into the woods. And you, I hold up the mask, are going to let us know who hired you.
I don't know.
What does his thoughts say?
His thought.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Insight check.
Insight check. His mind is racing through. Like his surface level thoughts are racing through all contingencies he might have based off of what's going on, what you might be, what truth you might be speaking of, and such. And he's not thinking about who hired him. He's thinking about how he could get away.
All right, one moment.
What do I get from a 22?
I got a 20.
Nice. Both of you, like, he seems to be genuine.
Triste goes, oh, no, good.
No, continue. I have something that
Tell
might
us what
help
you
us
do know.
if he keeps on.
We were, my group was requested to take you guys out. The mission parameters were, priority 1, get the green dragon mask. Priority 2, maybe kill some of you.
Set is going to cast Goodberry while he's speaking.
Triste goes, it's not that I don't trust you. She reaches down and just gently taps his cheek. I go, but I just want to make sure that we're speaking on good terms here, that we're close friends. I'm going to cast Fast Friends on him.
Is that a wisdom saving throw?
It is.
Okay, well.
Get
Okay.
fucked.
Yeah, he fails.
Yeah.
And what does Fast Friends do?
We're speaking on
What did you
friendly
like to know,
terms
Weather
now.
Boy?
While the person is charmed and undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of its abilities. And I go, I just need to make sure that if you know who hired you, you let us know. It's important.
I don't know who hired me.
Oh, okay. Who gave you the information
My
about
boss.
the job? And who's your boss?
He's dead.
Why is he dead?
Because if he
which
killed
party is your
everybody
boss?
else, he's
Wait, never
dead.
mind. Don't ask that. I forgot. This is wrong campaign.
Triste just tightening her fist, and she goes, does your boss have a boss?
No.
He was the head of your entire organization.
To be fair, if he wasn't the head of the entire organization, I wouldn't know.
Sylvar's gonna look
okay.
over at Harvey, open her mouth to say something, and then immediately shut it.
Triste goes,
So easily.
I'm gonna be fully honest here. I really need you to help me help you.
How did you find
You
us?
need to give us something.
We were told
Yeah.
that you had, you were in Zontal's, you were near Zonto's tower and were likely going to be taking the river back to Daggerford.
How do they know
And-
that we were in Zontal's tower?
How
Don't
did
know.
you get here so fast?
Oh, we had set things up. We had mages with us. They managed everything else.
Hmm.
Wait, say
I
that
point at the
again?
dead body around here. I go,
The
is that your
mages
leader?
managed everything else.
Oh yeah, that looks like him.
Yeah, all right,
Well-
hold on. I walk over to the body. I would like to. Oh, I'm underset. I would like to check the body for
That
anything
explains
useful.
why that guy was such a bastard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead and check the body.
I
Make an
would like
investigation
to
check.
Ask if I
Where's
can use my
Mauricio?
passive because it's a
Borislav, get
20.
your token down here.
20 with
Mm.
passive?
One sec.
Yeah.
Sure. With a passive, you do find a pouch with 100 gold in it. You
Cool.
do find also, among his robes, a basic, a small letter that is written out to request their services to head to this location and deal with the current adventurers that have the green dragon mask that will be passing by in a couple days.
Okay. Is it signed by anyone or with any identifying mark?
The identifying mark is some kind of corvid that is inside a crescent moon.
If Triste brings that back, can I roll like a history check? I don't know.
Yeah, no, Triste does. She immediately just turns around and just holds up the letter for everyone.
Would it be history to determine what that symbol is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot I have Sil dice. I always forget. Why am I like this? Okay, that's a +4. Ooh, and nat 20. My
Nice.
first roll of the day, so 24.
24, nice. Zilvar, these guys you are aware of mostly because they've done a lot of work with your old house. Whenever somebody, the house needed information on surface dwellers that were a good pick, they were individuals that could be relied upon to give good information. They're also known assassins on the surface world that, for a price, kill anybody, no questions asked, and make sure that no information can get out to about the origin of the request.
And do I know the name of the association?
No,
Okay.
the symbol is
Silva-
familiar though.
Yeah, Zilvar will tell the group that
Triste starts taking notes.
the symbol's familiar, but I can't recall the group's name all too well.
You remember
been a
hearing a rumor that the group doesn't really have an official name. They use the symbol more than anything else, and they
Okay.
purposely don't go with a name.
This group just uses the symbol to identify them.
That's smart.
My former house, we used to contract them for information, occasional assassinations and such,
Mm.
but
How good were they at
Delightful.
their job?
pardon,
How good were they at their job?
I would say fairly good. I didn't interact with them much.
Triste goes around
Hardly
and
ever.
hands each of you 16 gold, except for you, Godric, who gets 20.
Yay, 16 gold.
No, I don't have 769 anymore.
Hey, Godric.
Not nice.
Godric, why is Triste being so friendly all of a sudden?
I don't know.
You see Thet again refuse the gold, which Triste promptly just throws into her black hole.
Yep.
Anyway, continuing on.
Like, this is clearly not a common thing for Set. Set doesn't take
Yep.
money.
Oh, Godric, also remember, you do know Triste used to be a part of the Cult of the Dragon. That's
Mhm.
interesting.
Why don't you? Why are you constantly refusing money, Seth?
Set shrugs. No need for it, really.
But you can get cool things like that statue we found with money.
True, but the statue is not a necessity. And I found one.
And you, and the gold isn't what? The gold isn't a
Sometimes
necessity either, and you found the gold as well.
Harvey's gonna look at the random dude, the guy
Mhm.
tied up. What's your name?
It's Jax.
Jax, do you like your job?
It pays well.
Do you like killing?
I mean, you gotta think about it as providing a service. I don't kill, I inhume.
The
I
question
can't
was,
believe
do you
I'm
just
going to
enjoy it?
agree with this person.
Allow me to rephrase. Do you enjoy taking the life from others?
Well, in all technicality, I'm not the one taking the life. It's just my job to, by extension, take the life other people want to be gone. So technically, I'm not the one inhuming them. I'm an
That-
extension of the
Tristan-
people who want to want somebody inhumed.
This is the most asinine explanation.
Triste looks
murder
over
I
at
have
Harvey
ever
and goes,
It helps me sleep
"This
at night."
explanation is that
You don't need
clearly
to sleep at
life
night.
means
It's
nothing
just
to
fine.
him. Other than
Hey,
Harvey's
I
going
I
to...
need good rest, just like anybody else. It keeps me in top form.
Harvey's gonna literally walk up, crouch right in front of him, pick up his quarterstaff, and literally just bonk him on the head.
Thank you, Harvey.
Are you meaning to do damage?
I mean, if it does, it's only it's very little. It's not shillelagh.
Um,
It's only 1 damage. I have 0 strength.
no, it would be 1d6 damage.
Yeah, because you're using the quarterstaff.
Yeah. Or 1d8
oh.
more properly, if you're using both
Mhm.
hands.
Oh, no, it's 1. Hand.
Okay, then 1d6.
Barely anything better.
Ow!
beautiful.
Please, just knock him out again.
Ah, yes, the past can hurt.
Okay, Ruffy, you chill out.
He-
Harvey's going to look at him and go, I understand your logic. I understand technically you're just providing a service. But allow me to further play devil's advocate with you. Is the blood on the person hiring you or yours?
It's on
Whose
the
hands
person
are they on
hiring me.
physically.
Physically? Oh, I don't get blood on my hands physically. That's too much of a mess.
Sylvar just
That-
sighs really loudly.
Set walks over to this person's dead boss, plants a hand in the blood, walks over, and lathers it on their hands.
Aww. That's just messy. That's not professional at all. It lacks elegance.
Set will then go and wash their hand in the river.
It looks more elegant if you are covered in blood.
Set, I say this above table. The entire river's fucking frozen, so I don't know where you're washing
Well,
your hands.
no, not
Oh,
the
I wasn't
entire
told.
river. Just like the first, a couple of
North of the
inches north of the boat.
Oh, okay, thank God. Never mind then. Jesus, it's a
Yeah,
lot of fucking
okay.
frozen.
I was about to say prestidigitation, but anyway, Set can't do that.
Yeah.
Set
Insane.
trying to help prove a point here.
But we're offering you a great opportunity here.
I wasn't given an opportunity. I was just asked if I liked what I was doing.
You're still alive,
Yeah.
and we're giving you the opportunity to reflect.
Okay. Well, I've given you my reflections on what I do to help me sleep at night.
Would you quit this job if you had the opportunity?
Oh.
He pauses. No.
Tristan goes, "This is your opportunity."
Insight check. Insight
Yeah,
check. on
make
that.
an insight
Set
check.
is also going to insight check this.
Oh, God, another 8.
Oh,
23.
just an 8.
21.
23.
23.
Sir, I'm going to be honest. Not everyone in this group values your life. Like
I
some
mean,
of us.
that is fair. I
Godric
did try to kill
Godric's
you guys.
horns crackle like a Jacob's ladder.
Tristan takes a step to the side.
Are you really just willing to die for gold?
Well, right now, I can't really do much. By the way, with a 21 and a 23, he seems genuinely intrigued by the thought of quitting. He's like genuinely unsure.
You know, when you're gone, do you think anyone will miss you?
I hope not.
Tristan actually does laugh.
God, I feel that.
I mean, that seems
You
much
could
more cruel to have be in this kind of line of work and have people around who will miss you. Oh, that seems
it-
just selfish.
Is that crueler than causing people to miss someone by taking them?
Well, at least it's not their fault that they lost somebody. They can always get mad at somebody else.
But why
And
should they
you-
have to be mad at someone to begin with?
If they're mad at somebody, maybe I'll have more business.
So, do you think that the right answer is that they should? What do you think that they should do then after that?
I don't know.
Look, you've thought this through. You've decided to take this job. You don't have people that care about you if you're gone.
Let me be clear. I have rationalized everything I needed to be okay with this job.
Harvey looks at her and goes, "There's no amount of rationale you can have that can trump any emotion you feel towards what you do.
And
Unless
that's
you
why
feel
I tried to
nothing.
kill. I killed my emotions early on.
So you would have no emotions and no qualms with what you do.
Do you
Well-
not see that you're not getting through this person?
I understand,
It's
Zohar, that
pointless.
it's not the point.
Listen, we're having a good conversation. It's nothing wrong.
No
I'm
one
just
wants to hear shit from you.
okay. Well, clearly they do. They're asking questions.
You've caused a lot of pain
Of
to
course,
a lot of people throughout
it
your
would
life.
be a drow to say something like that.
Damn.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
whatever.
Verisia
Womp
will just like put a finger behind her thumb and just flick his nose.
Ow!
Set notably tilts their head,
Hey!
cracking their neck.
You've never
Hey.
dealt with true drow society, or more properly,
Flick him
the
again,
Loth drow. Ow!
Mid talk. You're not here to critique someone now, are you?
I mean, they started it.
Are you a petulant child? What kind of argument is they started it?
They are a human.
Silver, you are literally doing the same thing I am chastising
I'm
him for.
aware.
I
I'm
Okay.
aware.
I really really, for your sake, want you to understand the pain you've caused others with your line of work.
Oh, no thanks.
Tracy walks over to Harvey and goes, "Do you see like why sometimes it's hard to not just, and she draws a finger across her throat.
It's so tempting right now.
So
I mean,
when
I
you're gone,
understand.
you're just going to be. You're just going to face other consequences. I doubt
Probably yes.
any of the deities up above will let you enter their domain. I know mine will.
I could name a few that would.
I mean,
still there.
probably the good aligned ones won't. That's fair.
I mean, they still might if you can turn things around. Atone for the mistake you've made.
I really.
Sometimes I don't know if I ever if I made the mistake of this job.
Oh,
I've had.
I mean, there are
troubled.
some jobs that made me feel icky inside, but there are some jobs that I felt I was doing a good thing.
I've had the time to travel a lot with this group. When I first met them, I was very naive, and I would describe myself as hopeful to a point of harm, of negligence, of naivete. I really do believe that everyone deserves a chance to make up for what they've done in their life. But
Tracy goes, but you have to
my
take
experience,
that chance.
my experience has taught me something very important. Some people just won't change unless they get hurt.
And Varisia's just going to deck him across the face, trying to knock him out.
Ow! Roll. That is
I
one
think she'll
plus
enter
strength.
a rage with it. She'll enter a
Oh
rage with
yeah,
this one.
yeah. So 1 plus strength plus your regular damage. Your
This is only
rage damage. Yeah.
I think
Will
that's
you
more than
add-
the health Harvey gave back.
Will you add the D8, the some of the radiant with that?
Only if I can not kill him with it.
I don't think so. It's magic, right?
Yeah.
That is
Well,
considered
first
magic.
first roll to hit, you'll have advantage.
Do we have diamonds?
Harvey has diamonds.
Alright, I owe you 300 gold.
300
you
gold
fucking
worth of
revive
diamonds.
Do I
this
need to
dude?
do I need to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Advantage.
You have
Alright.
advantage.
I always have advantage. And yeah, I definitely that's a natural 18.
Nice, you hit.
Uh,
Still, it's if you're decking him with
so
an
that's
unarmed.
one?
Yeah.
1
While-
plus.
While Riley's doing math,
Mhm.
I have the potential to do something really, really cruel, but really funny to me.
2,
I'm still carrying around sovereign glue.
7 plus. I think. Trust me with this one.
Just glue his
do
hands
math.
together in a prayer.
5, 7, 9, 13, 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah,
Whew.
including my fire and radiant.
Oh,
burn
okay. Yeah. Damn.
Across his jaw.
Damn. Yeah, he is out. And if you
then
want to
for
kill
Har-
him,
I'll
that
say-
fire and radiant duke does kill him.
Harvey, bring him back.
Harvey just fucking like Why did you do that? As he runs up and
Bring
starts
him back.
casting Revivify.
Sylvar's just
Uh,
rubbing her temple like, I can't do this.
Tuesday's like, oh shit, he's gonna see whatever
gotta-
god
Harvey,
he
can
ended
you
up
revivify?
with.
Hey, spoilers. I'm going to pull 300 gold out of my bag while he's doing this.
Set frowns.
This is such a waste
And
of resources.
does he wake up?
I mean, after the revivify, yes.
Oh,
Tell
he
me.
was willing.
Tell me, which one was it? Was it up above or down below?
I didn't see either.
Oh shit!
Are you
No one wanted
ready?
you. Triste laughs.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
So relatable.
live
Set will
knowing
also
that?
make one.
You can live knowing that now.
27.
27.
Oh, finally rolled a natural one.
The horrified look on his face was undeniable. He wasn't lying.
Oh, I do want to point out, by the way, just for your information, he died. Fast friends and detect thoughts are probably not active anymore. It's been long
Mhm.
enough for detect thoughts and
When
yeah.
when he says I didn't see either, Varisiel will just grab him by the scruff neck.
That means this is all you get.
The wall of souls. The
fuck?
hordes of demons. Oh no.
Well, did this help you reconsider your life choices?
Life choices have already been made.
I'm sure we'll find out after.
I'm going to
he served
find a
his sentence in
god.
Waterdeep.
Or
Yeah.
maybe find a demon. I don't know. Or
Triste
devil.
knows
Inside
if you go to
check.
Waterdeep, there's some
Make an
pretty good
insight
ones.
check.
Which one did he feel more inclined to? Because getting said it, I'm curious.
I'm gonna. Are y'all alright with me gagging him? Or do y'all
A
want to keep
30
talking to
fucking
him?
2.
I don't
Do,
want to
do you all
talk
want
to
to keep
this
talking
creature.
to him? I think we're done here.
Harvey,
I'm done.
from
Useless.
the way he spoke, you get the feeling he doesn't care which.
Seems I feel like I do. So yes. Harvey looks at him. It's like, I'll teach you about my god, and maybe you'll feel better afterwards.
Beep beep.
Me.
Someone in our group just locked their car.
Are we
My dog
done
wants
talking with him?
Every's actually pulling out something to gag his mouth with.
Zilvar just does not care.
I will be
She's
back.
like,
Triste
go
goes,
ahead.
I mean, said if you would carry him, we can just take him with us, and Harvey, you can talk to him about your god. And Varisia, I do
We
think it's a
don't
good
need
idea.
to
if
carry
we
this
gag
thing
him.
with us.
Triste goes, we don't have to. I don't think it's safe to just let him go.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
That will go and
We
pick them
don't
up.
need another person with us.
Oh
I think it's,
no, we don't need. It's fine
I-
though, Zilver. We can deal with it.
I am
want
back.
This.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are going to gag this man. Set's going to carry him, and Harvey's going to what is that proselytizing? Is that what that is?
Yeah, something like that.
I will
Proselytize.
I will say this. Harvey is 100% with every intention, since he's gagged and has no way of kind of defending himself from this, is going to actively, with intention, talk his ear off about his fucking god with every intention of just either making his life a living hell in that moment until he either caves or just says, fuck it, I'm going to go and talk to a demon. And with a passive perception and a passive insight of high as fuck, I'll be able to fucking know. So with that being said, I want him to either cave or fucking give up.
Well, here's the thing, Harvey. From the first moment of you beginning to talk, you have his undivided attention.
Hmm.
Interesting. Do I roll anything for this specifically? I'm curious.
I mean, you
We
don't
didn't
really
roll- we
need
didn't
to,
need
but
to
you
roll anything for this.
you do notice he is
Oh, that's why I'm asking.
invested in listening to what you have to say.
I'll note, like, whenever we start heading out and you're talking to him, Triste is actually listening quite intently. She wants to understand better so she doesn't make a mistake like before.
Let's go. We saved one.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Yeah, he just had to witness the Wall of Souls.
All right.
I will say
Zohar's
this,
not
Harvey
listening.
is
She's bored.
Vink, Varim, you two are coming with us. I don't think it's safe for you here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Vink and Varim, they nod and
I wrote their names
yeah.
down. I didn't write this guy's name down. I don't fucking care
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, no, I assumed that Vareem was going to go with Set again anyway.
Yeah, Varim perches on Set's head.
Set seems completely unbothered.
Vink does kind of fly around and, if allowed, will perch on Zilver's shoulder.
How big is
Zilver
this? How big are they?
wouldn't
They
bother.
are as big, like they are medium-sized creatures, so they are heavy.
Zilvar's just like, great, lovely, amazing. 11.
Vink is more likely more properly kind of hanging on to Zilvar like a backpack and has his head around her shoulder.
Can you
One
Get
one
off.
wolf shoulder on the other. Or
Yeah.
a wolf head on the one shoulder and then a dragon on the other.
damn girl, you badass as fuck.
can you please get off?
Meanwhile, Set has the derpy dragon on their head, completely unbothered as they walk with the man on their shoulder.
Yeah,
Powerful
they're
build makes it easy for them
they're-
to walk.
they're less actually perched entirely on Set's head and more like sitting on Set's shoulders with their front arms resting on his head, kind of like a piggyback
Nice.
ride.
That's great.
Silvar does not like how Vink is on her, and she's just like,
This is the
Let me
second time
just-
Varisia's punched somebody for 16 damage.
nice.
If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels.
If you
Which isn't a lot.
insist.
But it's
Vink
weird
I
that
says
wanna
as
send
he
a
kind
picture
of-
how Silvar would hold Vink, but that's my coworker in the picture, so I can't do
Huh.
that.
Well,
But
how about this? If you offer to actually hold Vink, he will curl up in your arms. In whatever way.
Kitty cat.
one sec, let me just doodle this real quick on how she's holding Vink,
The
because
length.
I don't want to send a picture of my coworker here.
That
so.
is fair. But yes,
Ew.
you do.
Well, I can't believe Thursday still hasn't thanked Silvar. Kind of cringe.
Yes. Thursday will, after everything does settle down, just kind of slowly make her way over to you, Zilvar, and goes, kind of begins to make the word appreciations for helping me. And then flies back to Varisia.
Oh yeah,
And-
Varisia probably
You did a
doesn't-
very good job.
Hides in the backpack.
Varisia, you still don't realize that. I don't think you know that Thursday went down.
No, I know. Thursday would have told me.
Oh, Thursday did say that. Well, no, Thursday wouldn't tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, Thursday didn't tell you.
Thursday wouldn't tell you. She would know you.
Varisia would have definitely interrogated Thursday on where she got these new scars from.
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of looks away.
Frisia knows.
Does she?
Frisia knows.
Suspects. I think the
You
word
did
is
a very good job.
suspects.
They helped me out of a bind. She simply says.
Yes, I'm proud of you for thanking her. You have to be very strong to accept other people's help.
Ah,
So,
yes.
Harvey, I have a question. I legit want to know some things. So, do you let him know about some of the taboos of your like faith? Like obviously it was like bringing back someone who's been long dead like is a no-no, that sort of thing. Like what else?
Um, when Harvey gets to like after talking about all the ups and being a cleric and all the greatness of it, when he gets into he starts talking softer when he starts getting to the more taboo aspects,
Mhm.
and goes when talking about bringing someone, at least speaking to the dead specifically, it's it's not it's not against any rules, but it messes with your faith to disturb someone who has already found their peace, regardless of where it is. But one of the biggest taboos is it's also one that many people struggle with, and I struggle daily with it. Sometimes you can't save everyone. And with Trise and looking and having this conversation, Harvey looks at the entire group, and sometimes they also don't want to be saved.
Jersey nods.
Set does as well.
We can
Bold of
only
you to assume I'm paying attention.
we can only control. We can only help those that we can.
You can't always respond with violence because that is the natural course of action for some people. You need to be the different one of the group and always be the olive branch. Don't ever be the one seeking violence. Violence is easy to find. It's easy to find for you and anyone else you're around, but it's more difficult to find peace. So always be that bridge for everyone.
I think.
And Good.
I think, though, for some people, violence is the only justice they will ever get against those who have dearly wronged them.
And there's nothing wrong with having opposing views.
The people from where I came from, those that still live under the clan's rule, some of them will never get to see any of their justice. So I think after this is done, it will be my duty to carry it for them. Seek out their justice for them. Whether that requires me to do violence, I guess that will have to be something I have to do.
And then Harvey looks at the Jax and says, and you will have people like that around you. That is unfortunately the norm nowadays. You need to be the difference. You need to be the buffer to not allowing them to fall as deeply as sometimes they let themselves. Sometimes you need to bring them back from the edge. And Silver is obviously not paying attention, but Harvey fucking barrels a fucking stare in the back of her fucking head.
Sylvar feels the stare, and she's just already. Although she's not paying attention, she is somewhat listening because she can't help it. She hates this conversation. She hates it. She's like, damn, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Get me out.
This is
Walk
not-
faster.
She is trying, but she is carrying like over 100 pounds of dragon.
I mean, fair enough. That
Meanwhile,
is so true.
Stat is keeping up with both this grown man and a wormling.
The grown
Looks
man is
completely unbothered.
the grown man is walking by himself. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna
I
have to
never
stop
said I
by
changed how he
Sagawa.
was. I never said. Oh, or you're talking about that one? No, I was talking about the prisoner that Harvey's talking
Oh.
to Zero. Yeah,
I
He
see.
was
Like-
walking on his own as well.
He could be
Being
walking
pulled by
on
a
his
rope.
own. In
No,
fact,
still
at this
tied,
point,
so,
he doesn't
yeah.
need to be. He doesn't need to be
Yeah, he's
pulled
not
by a rope.
conscious.
Okay.
yeah. I had said Set picked him up because
That is fair.
Triste asked them to. So
Yep.
You're carrying a lot of weight at this point.
Yeah,
powerful
Sylvar doesn't-
build. I can carry over 500 pounds with no issue.
I don't know how much Sylvar
Fair
can
enough.
carry, whatever 20 strength gives, but like she's not having issue with the wormling. It's just that, armor, wormling. This is
All your gear.
just-
And
Got
all of
I
the
have a
gear.
question. Where are you standing in this walking order?
Near the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Harvey will cast Mage Hand, and you will feel a gentle hand on your scimitar as your hand is on top, kind of like reassurance. It's okay.
Roderick does not let go.
Damn.
As a matter of fact, he tries to shake the mage hand off.
Godric,
No.
what are your plans after all this? If we do end up succeeding against the cult, you said you were doing this for your parents because they were harpers.
Godric remains silent.
Respectable. Finally,
And,
someone Sylvar can get along with.
Oh, sorry, you must not have heard me. Godric, what are you going to do after all of this?
I believe
he was
her.
looking at you, but as you finish the sentence, he starts looking off behind you towards Zilvar.
why me? Varacia is going to slow down be side by side with Godric and then whisper to him.
I'm pretty confident that she doesn't like me. Sorry.
Fucking knew you were gonna say that.
Wait, what? What did she say?
I'm pretty confident that she doesn't swing your way.
Godric takes a step away from Varacia and cuts his eyes at her.
Oh no, we got tons of leftovers from Gracie and Donovan, so don't you worry about us. If we get picked, we'll have lots.
Poor Godric.
Yeah, for real.
Godric doesn't seem to want to be near anyone at the moment.
Poor Varacia too. Ha. Get fucked.
Super
I love
rejection.
making-
Triste goes, oh shit. She pulls out the sending stone and goes, hello, sorry. I know it's only been a handful of hours since I last contacted you, but
I think it's been a day.
listen, we got attacked by a group of assassins. Their symbol is she pulls out the letter. The symbol is a crow, I think, or maybe a raven, with a crescent moon.
Mm.
It's a crow.
Thanks for letting
Oh,
us
thank you.
know.
Yep, so the boat got blown up. There's a boat currently blocking part of the river on the way to Daggerford.
Not surprised. I know of them.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's gonna put a damper in the plans. Be careful.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Triste goes, okay, I'm gonna be fully honest here. I'm not normally a spy. Do you have any recommendations on how to lay low? Because clearly we're not doing a good job.
I don't know if you can do a good job right now.
Shit.
And honestly, it's not your fault, and you're not supposed to be a spy right now. You're supposed to be the
Right.
heroes in at the head of dealing with the cult.
Are you saying that right out loud? Are you really putting that on our shoulders that we need to be heroes?
Well, I mean, technically, that's what all the councils were for.
Can we all hear this from the Sending Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, stop
Okay.
saying it.
Triste goes,
I
Why
can't
do you want
stop
them
saying
not to
it.
say that?
Because you're only a hero after you've done it.
Triste holds up a finger and goes,
Out of all the things
I
you have
mean-
done so far, you have been proving yourselves very heroic. The the Misty Forest, for one.
Serpent Hills.
Not to
Rainforest.
mention in the sea of moving ice.
Yep.
Just let him call us whatever he wishes. I do not care.
Triste.
It's not even about
Slo-
what I want to call you. That's what you're being called.
Just
Triste,
let whatever call us whatever they wish.
Triste cuts in and goes, I don't mean to distress you, Varisia. Looks out the Sending Stone and goes, if we happen to be heroes, considering all the things that we've managed to do, and what we're going to have to continue doing, she looks around over at Godric and goes, it would make sense to me, considering all
just-
the weird shit that happens to us.
Let's just not call ourselves heroes and again.
Oh, you don't have to accept it for yourselves. That's perfectly fine.
That sounds very heroic thing to say.
Actually, it's a point in your favor. It shows modesty.
Set raises an eyebrow.
Just how about
I
this?
too do
How
not
about-
particularly care about being called a hero, Faricia,
How about-
but
How
sometimes
about
you just
you
have to
don't?
accept
You don't
things.
call us that over the Sending Stone, L.
L.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I'm not in a public place.
Triste
I
goes,
don't care.
yeah,
I just don't want
this-
to hear the word.
oh. Triste's like, we're gonna go, Leonson. Don't worry about us. She
Leonson
shoves
is
the
with us.
Sending Stone in her pocket and just like kind of like makes sure to muffle it. Looks over at Varisi and goes, yo, what's the problem?
That is a good question, Triste.
It's a
What-
big word, I get. Like, it's important, but it's not that big of a deal.
Because the last time I thought of us as heroes, we lost someone.
Triste's eyes go wide. She touches the shard of mirror and goes, okay, alright, you know what? Fair point. No, hard agree. Absolutely.
It is hard to think of oneself as heroes when you have so many mistakes piling up in the back.
Sorry, y'all. Any of you were thinking
that an insult to
yourselves a
Godric?
hero?
No.
Felicia, I think that was a statement towards all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick's
was a
eyes are
joke.
shooting between everyone as they speak. He seems to be trying to plot how to kill everyone in the room, or in our group.
Calm down, Batman.
Can Harvey
Yeah,
insight
that-
check that on Godric?
Yeah, make an
And
insight
get
check.
Sylvar
Frank-
involved
frankly,
with it.
as far
Or should I say, Drakman?
frankly, as far as I'm concerned, Godric is the only one that
He certainly
Probably
seemed
doesn't
very
have
cautious and very concerned about all of you.
Triste goes, I don't mind holding off on the word. we can even wait for, the end of all this to try to accept when other people say it. Because you're right.
Priest,
The
I
last time we thought this, we did lose someone. Yes, Ed?
some people may never be able to hear that word for themselves. Even if they do some good, some of us feel that nothing we do will make up for past mistakes.
Triste kind of looks down at her feet and she goes, I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're going to keep going, you gotta have some sort of faith that something's going to make up for it.
Harvey pats Triste on the back with that comment.
And for some things never will.
How long are we going to?
Harvey
be
pulls out a
walking?
Glock and shoots Silver in the back. I'm kidding.
Please. She would be happy with that. She'd be like, fucking finally, I get to die.
Harvey will also walk up to Godric's nervousness and look at him very solemnly and go, and hand him a single copper piece and go, copper for your thoughts?
Cast detect thoughts.
I mean, do you cast that, Harvey?
I don't have detect thoughts.
Okay, cool.
Harvey wouldn't
Prepared.
have that.
Who knows? Maybe he could.
I don't
Triste
think Harvey
fully trusts
legally
Godric, so
would
the one
do that.
person here who could cast it isn't going to.
I wonder if Silvara can learn detect thoughts. What level spell is that?
I don't think
It is
Silvar
second level.
wants to know.
Well, she doesn't. But I'm missing like 5 spells on her sheet. So
I'm going to choose to not take the copper and remain silent and stare down Harvey.
It's a bard, sorcerer, wizard spell, and it's 2nd level. Harvey looks.
So I could have it. Damn.
Harvey looks at Godric, but very sad.
Oh man, I've made the bunny sad.
Don't worry. It's not actually a bunny.
It's Harvey.
Well, it's a herringon.
Technically,
So
it's
if
a
you think
puka.
about it, they would look more like hares than bunnies. We don't trust hares in this household. They've seen
doesn't
things.
help.
Yeah, we shave all the hairs off our body. That's why we don't trust it. Anyway, Harvey
And
looks
so-
at.
and so, oh, go ahead.
Harvey's looking at Godric and just looks at him and says, I'm going to be honest with you. You look worried. Your shoulders are tense. But I'm not going to pry. Just know that I'm always ready to listen if you need to talk. I hold nothing against you regardless of your point of view. And Harvey walk away.
And Harvey returns to. And so I started following the Platinum Dragon after I think he saved my life from being killed by my clan.
Wait, what?
Is talking his ear off in place of Harvey.
Silvara's just rubbing. It's just like, oh my god.
So you're talking about the
Triste-
platinum dragon to the prisoner?
Yes.
He
But the
has
platinum-
his undivided attention towards you now.
Just double checking, the Platinum Dragon is Bahamut, right?
Yes.
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 Triste goes like, oh yeah, no, I killed a priest of Bahamut. I still regret that. I feel so bad.
Of course you did.
Triste goes, no, yeah, well, I mean, Triste thinks about it and goes, Vrisi was there when I tried to talk to one of the priests about it. He knew the dude. It was rough. Triste
This
shrugs.
I was cringing from behind her.
That's rough, buddy.
Triste goes, good suggestion for the rest of your life, points at the prisoner Jax and goes, don't kill priests, just generally. It's rough, man. You make enemies of people and honestly, like usually, if unless they're aligned with like evil, they're probably doing a lot of good for the world. And so you stop them from doing that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Triste just steps back.
Okay.
Oh, real quick.
Godric is
Yeah,
now
sorry.
watching Varisia's hands.
When Harvey left, can he insight check to see like
Power.
Godric's face, like how he responded to physically to that comment?
Hmm. You're not gonna get anything more than what you've already gotten with your last insight roll.
Understood. Good.
Okay.
Oh my god. Six bears attack us.
Yay.
Don't worry about that.
600 rats.
Your day goes relatively.
Rip Riley.
Peacefully.
Her power died.
Oh no. As you approach, as nightfall approaches, as
Yep.
as nightfall approaches, you do come across what looks to be the remains of a ruined shack. It's probably about big enough for everyone to pile into.
Triste is going to make a investigation check for any signs of cult or anything weird about the building.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Cool.
Guidance.
Oh, thank you. It's gonna be that. Guidance is a D4, right?
Either.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
that's good because that's a total of 16.
You see a lot of cobwebs.
Okay, good.
Harvey,
Triste goes like, I think it's
do
pretty
you
good.
do you join them? Do you join Triste?
And walking into this cabin?
Yeah.
How big is the cabin?
It's probably it is a smallish cabin, probably about 15 foot by 15 foot.
Oh, we can all
So
fit.
if
Yeah,
it was a
I'll go with
creature,
that.
you say it would be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in there with them.
Harvey, as you poke your head inside, you see spiders. Huge, like large spiders.
Seems pretty safe.
Harvey's going to grab Triste's shirt from the back, start walking back slowly, and close the door.
What
What was wrong?
What's wrong?
Harvey's going to look.
Nobody else
directly
saw
in Triste's eyes. And there are.
Yeah.
Harvey looks around and goes and whispers in Triste's ear, "Large spiders."
Oh, spiders aren't that scary. Wait, how large?
Spiders really aren't that scary.
I mean, giant spider sized.
Silver wouldn't have heard
Person
this.
size?
He made sure to whisper only to Triste.
Yeah, Triste goes,
Well, I mean,
person
Triste said
size?
it really loudly back, right?
True.
Yeah, Triste says that out loud, but then leans in and goes, are they person size?
They are bigger.
Much larger.
Triste goes, motherfucker. Okay. All right.
And I
She
mean,
slowly turns towards the rest of the group and goes,
their carapace is blue and white, green eyes.
Hey, I don't like that description so far. Hey, I don't like that one so far.
My power just kicked back on. I should have internet in a second.
Okay.
yay.
Whew.
Okay, that means Riley will also have internet in a bit.
Mhm.
Do you describe their physical, like, appearance?
Yeah, that's what Harvey sees.
Okay. Cool. Can I make a nature check to identify like what kind of spider that is?
Make a nature check.
May I have guidance?
I was gonna wait for the roll, but yeah, guidance. Damn.
Holy shit! Trista goes,
Damn.
wait a minute. What kind of
Yeah.
spider is this?
Oh yeah, this is a phase spider, known for
Trista goes,
being in the ethereal plane.
Trista slowly puts her hands on Harvey's shoulders and goes, we're going to find another place to sleep. Those are phase spiders. Trista goes,
Which
"They're
explains
barely
why
real,
you
but
didn't
they'll
see
definitely
them.
eat us. Yep. Trista goes, you only saw them because you're wearing the robes.
Harvey nods his head.
I slowly look at the rest of the party and go, we're going to keep going.
Harvey nods his head.
Right.
Why?
Phase spiders points at the building. You
Yes.
Godric, do
can't
you
even
take a
see-
look?
Roderick will peek in the door.
Holy mother.
Or whatever they were looking through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a doorway. Godric, you don't see anything. 1 second.
Turn
Phase
around
spiders
slowly.
are in the ethereal plane. We can't see them. Only Harvey can because he's got the robe. Trista points at the eyes.
There's a random eye blinking like near his like shoulder.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello, phase spiders.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Phase
We're leaving.
spiders, ethereal spiders.
From where?
In a cabin.
In a cabin in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
It's nighttime
Why,
now.
though?
You don't know.
Yep.
You found a cabin in the woods as you were as it was getting to dark. Looked into it to see if it was safe. Nothing but cobwebs from tree stay. Harvey saw spiders.
Did we have a short rest?
Technically, you could have a short rest.
Yay.
And
I'm going to gain
yes,
some
Riley,
resources.
my power went out right before yours did.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Alright, I had like 82 plus 66, I think. So 942. It did not save the changes I made to my character sheet, so I'm having to remember all that stuff.
Oh damn.
Okay, thankfully all my changes saved. So
Good thing I didn't write any notes. Yeah, I just made number changes to the gold.
Trista
Godric is
looks
going
at
to
Godric. Like,
I'm going to
yep,
circle
go,
the
no, go.
building.
Yeah?
Look
I
for any
mean,
signs.
we can just continue on. I would rather not deal with phase spiders.
Do we know it's phase spiders again?
Harvey can see
Harvey.
him. The cloak. Yeah.
What's a phase spider?
Would that
So,
be an
you know,
investigation, John?
Varicia,
Jean-Luc,
do
are you
you
there?
want to know what
What?
a phase
I'm
spider
sorry?
is?
Oh. Go ahead, Godric.
I'm curious, yes.
Is that an investigation to look around the
Yes.
shack for signs of phase spiders?
Yes.
Yeah, Zilvar will go and explain
You don't find
to
any face spiders.
Varicia what phase spiders are, because I'm assuming she knows what phase spiders are because she is a drow.
Yeah.
And she just casually explains they can disappear from our plane, move on to another plane, the ethereal plane, and attack us from there, and they can't get hit. It's an ordeal. Not a kind of spider you wish to
That is-
actually encounter.
That is kind of scary and also infuriating to think about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
But yeah.
I think I heard somebody say a word for it, and I think, what was it? Oh, I know what that kid said. They said, cringe.
When were you around children, Varicia?
Every time we've been in Waterdeep, there's a lot of them there. Maybe if you went
There
outside the
are.
tavern or the bathhouse, you would know.
Go outside. just at night.
Maybe if you.
No, there aren't as many
I'm
kids at
surprised you
night.
didn't see them with how much you look down on people.
The children are small. They
Damn.
don't deserve to be looked down on.
Tristy looks over at Godric and goes, "So,
It was a play on words.
do you need more proof? They're in
I'm
there."
telling you, I wouldn't look down on children. They're not.
So,
I'm going
God-
to insight
It
check
was a joke.
Tuesday.
Make an insight check.
confused.
Your
It wasn't
insight
funny.
check.
Hold on, may I make a roll against it?
Sure.
Why?
Persuasion or deception, you get to choose.
Yeah.
Don't tell me which.
Yeah, of course.
That's 12.
Okay.
That's a 16.
That's also a 12.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah,
What
Godric.
were you trying to suss out?
Yeah. She,
Trying to see if you're lying.
yeah. She seems pretty
Um,
forthcoming.
Yeah,
It was the
Tristy's
long
pretty
con all
frightened.
along, Godric. We finally were trying to get at the ruse over you.
I was going to remove your liver tonight. Tristy looks terrified.
Godric is looking at you like a pig ready to be cut up.
Interesting.
Like analyzing how to disassemble you.
Tristy's eyes slowly squint at him, and she goes, "Godric,
Set slowly places a single hand on Tristay's shoulder.
Godric, I'm going to do something, and I want you to know that I'm doing it. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on you. You're giving me a weird look." I cast Detect Thoughts.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
A flood of questions that are doubting the entire party's intentions is flooding Godric's mind.
She just goes, whoa, slow down, one at a time, and I'll answer him. Hold on, wait, whoa. What was that about Borislav?
Set is going to gently pat Tristay's shoulder. This might not be the time nor the place.
Tristy just looks from Godric to the shed or shack and keeps looking back and forth and goes, "If you don't believe me, you can walk in there and I will save your life. Or at least I'll try."
One of the phrases that you do hear in my head, I don't want to be like this. I just can't shake the feeling that something's gone wrong. Not just around me, in me, and none of you can see it.
Tristy's eyes go really wide. She goes, "Huh. Good news. A couple of us know how that feels." Oh, maybe that's bad news. Maybe that doesn't make you feel better.
Triste, did you ask for his consent before you read his mind?
Triste shakes her head and she goes, "No, but I told him."
That's not the same thing.
Triste goes, "There's some stuff going
close
on
enough.
in here."
Godric, are you okay? You're just standing there staring.
I don't know. Are you okay?
You're so loud right now, Faricia.
I feel better than before.
What do you mean by that? I am confused.
But, do we need to take a rest? Have you
It is
are you
approaching
clocked out
nightfall.
for the day?
A long rest would not hurt you guys.
Godric will systematically check his gear to make sure everything is there.
It might if we stay too close to the spiders.
Mm-hmm. Triste just gently, gestures for Godric to walk towards them and away from the building.
Yeah, Silvara will also walk away from the building and just tell the party, I think it's best if we continue on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't
and
want to stay here.
avoid.
I don't want to stay here. This place is
We can
creepy.
set up camp outside it doesn't matter.
You see, are you still connected?
Oh yeah, I'm still in there. It's for a minute.
Godric also has thoughts about Zilver knew of these assassins. What if she's the one that called them?
Trista
Or
goes,
hired them.
hold on, everyone. I use telepathic speech and like tap into your head. You and I can now talk without talking out loud. And I go, hi. So I've got good news about all of that. The Zilver stuff specifically. So
You called
Zilver's
them.
what?
You called them.
Trista shakes her head. She goes, no. See, the thing is that the assassins are known in the Underdark. It's more the fact that we've already dealt with the Zilver's family. They've already attacked us a long time ago. Now at this point, it's like, it's, oh God, that probably didn't make you feel any better at all. She's choosing to be with us and to save the world over having a family.
She's a sleeper agent.
Tristy's eyes narrow and she goes, what the hell's a sleeper agent?
The voices continue. Rapid fire questions. Theories.
We need to get him on some like medication.
Adderall.
Triste,
No,
Triste
Adderall
goes,
wouldn't help him. I think he needs a Xanax.
I think at this point detect thoughts wears off, but we're still connected as far as being able to talk to each other. And Triste goes, Godric, I have a small question. Because you just sort of showed up. Most of the people in our party have done that. We've just sort of run across one another. It's been good fortune that we found one another. She's staring at him. She goes, is there anything about, and I don't have detect thoughts on right now, so I'm just asking you to be honest. Is there anything about you being a harper or your family that hasn't been entirely forthcoming? Is there anything you're holding back? I'm worried there's something about you that I should be aware of.
It's exactly what you'd ask if you were trying to lull me into dropping my guard.
We have
Trista
to kill
goes-
Godric now, guys.
Trista goes like, okay, how about this? I'm going to drop my guard. She goes, so I've killed a family of 3 before, and I regret it deeply. I've also killed a young girl who was the
Who
daughter
left this
of an
person
important
alone
woman,
with Godric?
an important person in Waterdeep.
Set is standing there but can't hear this.
I've killed a priest of Bahamut, who's a
We're
very
all leaving
kind
the cabin.
person. All of this was done under the guiding hand of not just the Cult of the Dragon, but specifically Alesker Bombastos. I've come out from underneath that. I've escaped that. That's who I am. These are the things I've done. Triste holds up the shard of mirror and goes, this is part of the reason why I got out. A dear friend of mine sacrificed himself to save me, and it's the only reason I got out. The only reason I'm still here.
I will follow you for now.
Trista goes, but first we're gonna walk a little further away from here. If you want, you can pick where we're gonna sleep tonight, if it makes you feel any safer, so you know that you're in a good position. Trista turns around and looks at everyone else and out loud says, Godric's gonna decide where we sleep.
Bold of you to assume that I'm going to sleep, I'll say out loud.
Trista
You should
goes,
sleep. Don't
you
you
really
actually
need
that?
rest. Yeah.
Eyes
Yeah.
twitch.
Trista goes, I'm worried about the head injuries that he received from going down and getting back up. Maybe that's what it is.
Potentially.
Trista goes, you know what? I think everyone here needs to be on a level playing field. Just so everyone knows, Godric really does not trust us. Like, really doesn't.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Why? What did we do?
To be fair, we've known him, what, 3 to 4 days?
Triste shakes her head and goes, no. He said something about a sleeper agent. Does anyone else here know what that term means?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He thinks that we're sleeper agents.
Okay.
Well, wait, no, that you,
Wait.
Silver, points at Silver, thinks that you're a sleeper agent.
Okay, fun. Cool.
Are you a
Amazing.
sleeper agent, Silver?
Hey, John.
Wow,
I
you
have a
caught
Yeah.
question.
me.
Yeah?
I have a question.
What's your
Does
question?
does this area we're in right now immediately look like a decent spot to camp
Yeah, decent.
away from the cabin?
Away from the cabin, yeah.
I'm gonna. How twitchy does Godric look like visibly?
Godric, do you want to answer
Also,
that question?
Exceedingly twitchy. Like, if a stick cracks behind him, he's going to lash out.
Also, Silvar is joking with Harvey by saying, "Oh no, you caught me." Shit like that.
Oh my god. What are
Godric,
you
when
doing?
was the
Godric's horns train on Zilvar.
Godric? When was the last time that you were around people other than us for an extended period of time?
A few weeks?
You know, I think we've walked pretty far. Should we maybe set up camp here? And we should get some
Kristen
rest
nods.
for the night.
I think that's a good idea.
I think you'll feel better after a good night's sleep, Godric. Come on, buddy. Let's set up our tent.
I'm just gonna do something real quick. I'm going to subtle spell something.
I was about to do something as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna send it to John Luke. I'm just gonna in case it matters. If it doesn't, it happened. It's subtle spelled, and it doesn't matter.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, just in case it matters.
Carly, are you okay with like a little
Okay,
bit
cool.
of PvP?
Sure.
Okay, just making sure you're okay. You know, I think Reese is going to pull us, look around at the party and take a swig from a flask on her hip, and pull down her mask and say, "I think it's best if you catch some shut eye. Maybe you should go to sleep," as she casts suggestion on Godric.
I believe that is a wisdom saving throw, Godric.
I
Yes.
believe that is a wisdom save as well. 6.
Why did you roll twice?
I have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage from my
You did.
Bane Bramage.
I
Oh,
love that.
He actively has concussion.
You have Indomitable.
Ooh, I do. All right.
you're
That's
just
fighter
saying
stuff.
you're just saying that because you want to cast Silvery Barbs.
No, I'm not going to.
I'm going to.
Does Indomitable just do one more, or do I do the whole check again? I don't remember.
You add your fighter level to
you
the
re-roll
That's
the
right.
save
That's right.
and add your fighter level to the roll.
So I
it's like
rolled disadvantage again.
I think so.
Yes.
John?
And then add the fighter level.
Let me see here. Yeah, you re-roll it with a bonus. So you re-roll the with the saving throw.
So you get a
So
plus
that's again a
14.
disadvantage.
It is a plus 14 then. Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, that
19.
saves.
Trista
goes
goes,
over
"Oh."
to
You go to sleep.
Trista goes, wait, hold up. And Silvery Barbs comes out of her ring of spell storing. So try again, just in case. If you roll that one, it would be super
Reroll
nice.
again.
Do I
And you
still
don't
roll with
get
the
that.
Indomitable?
With
Indomitable, or is it back down
just
to a plus 2?
just what no, it would still be with the Indomitable because Indomitable is in effect right now, but you will be rolling just 1d20.
and replacing.
No shot.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Fail!
That one's
No
always
fucking way.
fail.
Trista
Oh.
flicks her ring at him.
So
Godric,
contractually,
the last thing you think before you decide you should go to bed in your attempts to resist is they're trying to put you to sleep. So that you'll be vulnerable.
Joke's on them. I'm going to sleep in the trees. And I will climb a tree and go to sleep on a branch.
I will hold a pillow out for him. Does he take the pillow?
Fantastic.
I'm under no compulsion to take your pillow.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you're just going to bed
Yeah.
for the next 8 hours.
Yep. Trista looks at everyone else and goes, okay, who's taking first watch?
I will.
Not. Gotcha.
Cool.
Obviously not Godric.
I'm
will
happy to
somebody
take
check on
second
him?
watch.
I think he might have gotten messed up pretty bad from
Possibly.
that fight.
Yep.
Not any of my business.
I mean, I don't think he wants us bothering him right now.
We'll
Yes,
check him out in the
he's
morning
asleep right
after
now.
he's been able to sleep.
You've gotten a lot worse at pretending like you don't care. You know that?
Zilvar's
What do
looking
you-
around. Who
What
are
do you mean?
talking to?
She's looking directly at Zolaire.
Zilvar's still checking over her shoulder. Okay. I've never said I don't care, but if that's how you viewed everything, very well then.
Trista lays down her bag and goes, you have tried to create distance between us. That is true.
Yeah, strange. You've gotten worse at it. I think you would get more better at it with practice, huh? I guess you must really like us.
Oh, I think we're breaking through for sure. Trista gives
Yeah,
a
I
thumbs
do-
up
I
to
agree.
Zilver.
Zilvar just rolls her eyes, but she has this small smile on her face.
Trista starts pumping her fist. She's like, yeah, got it. Nice. Okay.
High five. Please say high five.
High five.
Please don't high five each other.
Oh, we high fived 100%.
Triste, high five again.
High five again.
That kind of chuckles watching them.
How loudly do you high five, and does it wake Godric up?
Not under a magical compulsion, I wouldn't say.
The compulsion was to go to sleep, not to remain asleep.
For the
And it
next 8
lasts for 8
hours.
hours. The spell.
Mm.
Listen, buddy, you wake up, you're getting the whole person next.
Why must you two high five? So strange, so bizarre.
All right. I would like to take second watch after Zilver.
I'll take first.
Okay.
I'm still feeling
I'm-
probably the best.
Already
That
taking
was-
first.
I will take
Perfect.
first as well. Actually, no, I will
Oh.
take second watch.
Right?
As well.
Hey, buddies.
I will take third.
Yeah. If Zilvar's watch goes fine, then you can skip to Theresias and Tree Stays. because I doubt anything's happening.
Little did you know, something
Little
was
did I know,
happening.
6.
Fuck me.
3.
There's so many dice.
It could be more.
Clouds begin to come in and darken the sky, making the night darker than even before with the bright stars and the moon about.
Nice.
There is a heavy wind.
Nice. Ah!
What the fuck is that?
Everyone dies.
The end.
Okay. The end.
Rocks fall from the sky. Everyone dies. The end.
Anyways. Yes. Zilvar, the your watch is quiet. Despite the weather changes, everything is perfectly silent.
All right. Coolio.
Hmm.
She'll rest after waking up Triste and Varisia.
Triste,
Okay.
the moment we sit down next to each other and Silver, like, has clearly actually gone to sleep, Triste goes, so how goes the whole, like, wooing Zilver thing going?
Why would you think I'm trying to woo her?
You told me you liked her!
Yeah, I told you I think I like her. Why would I act on that?
Triste's, like, squinting and going, because we could die any day now? Why
You're
wait?
right. But anyways, I did tell her, and I think she thinks I'm confused about my emotions. I don't think
Oh.
she took me seriously.
Oh. Well, Triste frowns and kind of nods, and she goes, well, I mean, that could have gone worse, for sure, knowing Zilver. It's a little disappointing, I'm sure, but I mean,
I wasn't really expecting anything to begin with.
fair, yeah. Triste goes, I mean, yeah, it's okay if, you've made it, well, at least you've said that you like her, and you can let that just simmer for a while. I mean, you saw that
even if
smile earlier, right?
Yeah.
Like, Zilver does like us as a group more. Like,
Yes,
she's loosening
I
up.
agree.
Yeah.
But, I just... Even if she said yes, then what? Like, what do... I retract that question. But, I mean... It's a terrible time to try to make a relationship is when we're trying to fight the cult of dragons, don't you think?
Triste kind of tilts her head side to side, and she goes, I don't know. I mean, you hilariously are asking one of the worst people in the group about this, but I sort of get the impression from the way that people who are in love act like that, if anything, it might be a benefit to the two of you to have someone to fight for like that. I mean, Triste kind of gets quiet. She gets this distant look, and she goes, okay, I want to be clear again that I feel horrible for having done it. The couple that I killed, the man's wife, she fought really valiantly. I've seen what love looks like whenever it comes to literally fighting for your life, and it's a scary thing. It would be scary to fight. It'd be horrifying if either of you, were put in a situation where you had to fight for one another. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. It's not a bad thing to, I don't know, find love on the battlefield. I guess you could say it that way.
I don't
She goes, oh, okay.
I don't think she wants a relationship.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, that is a completely different problem. I mean,
I don't think she really.
Hmm?
I don't think she really has anything other than this fight now. And us. I don't. I don't know what she's living for other than this, us and this fight.
Triste goes, uh, hmm. Well, I'm not going to say uh, if she isn't looking for a relationship. If this, like, your interest in her isn't reciprocated, that's a completely different thing. However, if you're right, and I mean, I guess thinking about it, it sounds about right that you're probably right. This is the only thing she has going for her right now. That's dangerous, and it would be good if she could find something else before we get to the end of this, before we're done.
And I hope it would be. I hope she would have more to live for. Because I don't want to be just say. Theoretically, just a fling.
Yeah.
Just. You know. It. It would. It's very depressing to think about. But. I don't know. And even after all this, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do after all this. And between what I want to do at my home and now Thursday, I've been thinking that maybe it's best that Thursday doesn't come with us for whatever the last leg of this journey looks like. I think it's going to be too dangerous for her.
Triste goes, you didn't get a good look at it, but Thursday almost died. She went unconscious, and that the assassin, I know you heard them yell out, but they almost slit her throat. Zilver's the only reason that didn't happen. I did my part to try and help incapacitate them, but that was Zilver is the reason Thursday is alive. Your concern is valid.
As much as Thursday is a dragon, she's quite powerful for her age. But I don't think that this is a place for her. And I don't really know what to do about it.
I think Thursday and the other dragon wormlings should be staying with the metallic dragons. They're trustworthy. I mean, even if these wormlings aren't metallic, we know that they can change. Like,
I don't really trust all of those dragons. Not the gold one.
Triste touches the copper one around her neck and she goes, we could probably trust the copper dragon. They seem nice.
I trust Otari. But some of them seem like they could be trustworthy, but that gold one just seemed very bullheaded.
I don't disagree. Triste
But
goes,
I'm thinking about
Hmm?
when we get to Waterdeep, maybe we'll just have the Harpers take care of them. Take care of Thursday and maybe the other wormlings.
I mean, at least for now.
I don't want to take her out again. It's getting too risky for her. As much as I love having her around and I want to take care of her, I have we have a duty now.
Mhm.
I have a duty to see this through.
Absolutely. And you're right, it's only going to get more dangerous. And we've seen that over the last day. All right, well, you watch the north side, I'll watch the south, yeah?
Why not? We can just watch both
Okay.
together.
I really hope Godric's okay in the morning. That was really scary. Like, honestly, I felt like he was going to kill us in our sleep because he thought we were going to kill him in his sleep.
Who would have been first?
He can't. I'm not worried about it.
Actually, Harvey would have been first.
I'm not, surprisingly, not worried about it. We've dealt through a lot of dangerous things. I don't think that he'll be the one to thrown us through. I just have a feeling.
Okay.
But you also seem very interested in all the things that Harvey had to say today. What's the deal with that?
Christe sighs and she goes, a part of it is the fact that I really don't want to do that to him again.
Do what to who again?
To Harvey. Stepping on his religion, on his beliefs, hurting him like that. You know, I've now done that to...
I don't think you really did that wrong. I don't think Harvey is used to being around the people. He said that before he met us, he lived alone and then he went traveling. I just don't think he's used to having to be around other people and not get hurt so easily.
Yeah.
He's avoided confrontation and fighting so much that he doesn't know how to handle it when it comes his way. He's always scared to death in those battles. He wears it very plainly.
He does.
I mean, I'm scared as well, but
yeah,
it's just can't always let it show for others.
Yeah.
Especially when the person who is keeping you alive is that scared, looks that scared.
Tuesday laughs and she goes, yeah, honestly, I always get worried when I, feel like I'm about to pass out, or when I do black out, that maybe this will be the time Harvey can't get to me. And he yells at us about not running off, and...
Have you all considered maybe letting me hold some of the potions that we seem to have? Because I always seem to be right next to the person who is unconscious, and I never have one to give them.
The one healing potion she has, and hands it over.
Yeah, I bought this one off Godric, just so I could have something to help you guys.
Yeah, no, here, you can have this one too. She goes, you're right.
Do you have any others?
She kind of looks off to one side and she goes, yes.
I want to insight check this.
You can. You can.
I really want to. Because I don't believe you.
But anyway, your resting is coming towards an end.
15. Motherfucker.
Hold on. I'm just going to let you know whether or not you believe me. Let's see. my plus on that? That much.
I rolled a 16
I know
minus
we're
1.
gone. You do
Have a
not
shot.
believe me. I absolutely do not have another healing potion.
I think this one. I think maybe you should keep that on your frail body.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be more important if it's with you.
I have this one. If I need to, I will just rip another healing potion from one of you.
Triste laughs. Okay. All
I-
right.
Godric be damned if I want to respect him, but that whole conversation infuriated me.
Triste shrugs. Some people
I don't
value money a lot.
understand why he valued that so much more than life. In that moment.
I don't think it was more. Again, he said it was special. I don't know. I don't understand.
I get that he is mad, but suck it up. We
But
all eat shit.
this is going to have to be the end of our session, guys.
Yay.
Yay!
Some
Alrighty.
fucking shit talking happened this fucking.
Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.